Shinzo Abe dissolved Japan's parliament last month and called for new elections. Voter turnout over the weekend was low, but Abe's Liberal Democratic Party, along with the Komeito Party, won two-thirds majority in Parliament's lower house. CCTV correspondent Terence Terashima has more on the results.
Japanese ruling coalition won a landslide victory over an election which Shinzo Abe called public referendum on Abenomics, retaining two-thirds of majority in the lower house. Prime Minister Shinzo Abe now has a fresh mandate for his economic reform plans, the Abenomics. But this election victory is not quite an endorsement for his policies, but rather the voters lacked a choice of who to vote for.
I think the opposition parties were too weak. I don't see the result as a sign of the people's support for Abe.
Supplementary budget of around $25 billion is anticipated, but many experts do not expect any bold new economic reforms.
The real problem, though, is that the main opposition to structural reforms comes from within his own party. The LDP represents the vested interests that have a lot to lose if he goes forward with structural reforms. So, people are not holding their breath that there are going to be bold moves on that front.
Some of top issues of public concerns are that Abe will certainly proceed to enact legislation for Japan to exercise collective self-defense, eyeing to change the interpretation of Japan's pacifist constitution, if not the constitution itself. Moreover, Abe said firmly during a news conference that he would go ahead with restarting some of the dormant nuclear power plants. Majority of Japanese oppose these moves. On the diplomatic front, many experts expect slow but step-by-step efforts in diffusing tensions between Japan's neighbors, China and South Korea.
I think for now the Chinese and Japanese leaders will try not to escalate the tensions further. It may not solve the problem, but it does create a better environment for trade and investment between the two nations.
Abe is due to be chosen once again as a prime minister during a special diet session around 24th of December. He said the current ministers will be reappointed. Terence Terashima, CCTV, Tokyo.